With over 20 years of experience decoding growth for businesses, people and leaders, I, Deepak Kaista, representing corporate India that is hyperactive, ambitious and growing in new directions every day. I am one of you who went to the polls in 2014 with passion, enthusiasm and expectations. And we shall do that again in 2019. In 2014, economic growth, good governance and reforms were three pillars of Narendra Modi's vision. The government has done well on tax reforms, insolvency, bankruptcy procedures and FDI liberalization. Economic indicators are trending positively going into the fifth year. Today, India is the fastest growing major economy in the world. And the best part, this prestige has come without the blemish of high inflation or fiscal deficit. But, ironically, the picture for the ruling government isn't all that rosy. Because when performance is evaluated, benchmarking BJP's election manifesto and the promises, the progress isn't spot on. In fact, far from it. There has been negligible progress in the areas like job creation, land and labor reforms, digital India and the smart cities. Skill India's promise was to skill 40 crore Indians by 2022. Not even a fraction has been skilled so far. Inadequate progress has happened on Ganga cleaning project despite a budgeted 20,000 crore for 5 years. The promise to implement minimum support price for farmers has not been kept. No Lokpal has yet been appointed to check corruption. Relationship with neighbors like China and Pakistan have worsened. A solution to Kashmir remains distant as BJP and PDP alliance came at a very heavy cost. And despite being a powerful catalyst, Narendra Modi cannot stake claim to all the progress made. The work of the previous government had laid a great foundation and they deserve a pat on the back for giving Narendra Modi a platform to capitalize the work in progress. Not only that, there is a growing feeling of intolerance, hate, violence, chaos and confusion in the country. There is a growing resentment because of demonetization and GST. Protests can be heard from all quarters. Farmers, Dalits, students, journalists, traders, retailers, business houses, including the Supreme Court judges. And like how people across India and across the globe are discussing, and the big question is resonating, who will be the Prime Minister of India in 2019. Not surprisingly, the BJP is adding more antagonists than friends every day, and many of these are local parties. On the other hand, Rahul Gandhi's Congress is adding more friends. It looks like the enemy of an enemy is a friend here. And the big question is India really keen to invite King Narendra Modi back to the power? Or is it more interested in the prince of the future? India, a nation that has a population of 1.3 billion, a nation that is second largest market in the world, a nation with a federal, parliamentary, constitutional, socialist, republic government system, and that has recently been confirmed as the fifth largest economy of the world. Narendra Modi, the poor chaiwala, today loves monogrammed suits, flies in private jets, and folks, are these tables turning? I would not be surprised if it has. Yes, there is a revolution in the air. The Indian political system has always thrown surprises. In 2004, the comeback of the Congress was unthinkable. But this time, it is not just a question of who, but who is the best for India's future. Narendra Modi's average performance causes our thought process to logically turn to Rahul Gandhi. Yes, there are other contenders in the opposition, but only Rahul Gandhi commands universal reach and compatibility. He represents a polite and civilized face of politics unlike the ruling party. He believes in the power of dialogues and not a show of muscle. He prefers to engage rather than dominate. He has displayed considerable organizational skill and political maturity by evolving from a youth leader to the leader of India's oldest political party. Yes, Rahul Gandhi. He is many things to many people. The chosen one, the riches to rags phenomenon, nation's beloved prince in waiting. And a bigger portion of population have started seeing hope in him as a prime minister. Here is decoding 10 reasons that differentiate Rahul Gandhi's persona. A persona that can give India leadership by participation, leadership by consensus, leadership by collaboration, and not leadership by dictatorial behavior. A refreshing persona. His charm and spontaneity lends a uniquely relatable and likable flavor to his personality. A breath of fresh air for the Indian politics. Global Indian. Refined culture and the diction lets him carry himself impeccably and communicate flawlessly important qualities when addressing global audiences. Mass appeal. Rahul Gandhi carries a genuine intent to mingle with the masses. His dinner and stay in rural households isn't a stunt. It's an honest attempt to step out of the palatial privileges he was born into and experience the world. Unique perspective. His thoughts and views often carry hidden wisdom, like when he said poverty is a state of mind. Interpreted impartially, it is a modern day classic. Approachable gravitas. Rahul Gandhi has been carrying himself with dignity and balance, shunning rhetoric and staying down to earth. This kind of level headedness is rare in today's Indian politics. Self awareness. He is learning from his lessons every day. He realizes his limitations and is willing to play to his strengths. The man is making a proactive effort to evolve into a better person, better politician, better leader, and that is the first step towards greatness. Impeccable pedigree. With the Gandhi surname, there is no doubting his credentials are impeccable and not something one can buy. At some point, at some level, it delivers. Team management. He has created a team with a fine mix of deep experience, young Turks, and refined intellect. Bringing personalities like Mamta, Mayawati, and Mulayams of the world is not easy, but he has stitched it all together admirably. Not only that, he has also shown stellar qualities as a true team player. Grit and resilience. He has the gumption to take things on the chin and live to tell the tale. Any other mortal may have buckled long back after being the butt of unfair comparisons and insensitive jokes. Great looks and free hugs. Rahul Gandhi's photogenic looks doesn't hurt, especially during long speeches. And who doesn't like hugs, especially when it is full of warmth? Can Rahul Gandhi's rescuing hug to Modi rescue India? Stay tuned. We shall be decoding 2019 together.